Hi, I'm Rachel with Doodles, and today we're all behind the scenes as we show you what it takes to bottle feed all of these Teddy Bear Goldendoodles, do their daily weights, make sure they're not getting too much milk, and more. We're going to start off with one of our cutest Teddy Bear puppies to show you how this looks in a sped up time. But most importantly, we're going to do first things first, and that starts with morning weights. So if you can like, follow, and subscribe, it helps promote our channel so that more people can see the Teddy Bear goodness that we're spreading and learn more about our Teddy Bear Goldendoodle puppies. So let's meet the puppies. For those of you that have watched our previous video, you understand how tense we've been this last week as we have been waiting and waiting for Mom to deliver these sweet teddy bears. It kind of got a little intense, especially at the end. They're supposed to deliver them, and it's supposed to just happen naturally, but sometimes there's things that cause dystocia, slowing down of a pregnancy at the end when they're supposed to push and deliver. And this makes it so they're unable to push. Well, that happened with our mom. And what was the root cause? There were so many puppies. So she delivered 8 of the most beautiful Teddy Bear Goldendoodle puppies I've ever seen. And in the interim, we have had to help her out a little bit because she had them by C-section. We have to bottle feed. And this entails feeding them every 2 hours around the clock, making sure that they are getting enough nutrition while their mom is trying to recover and have her hormones and just reset and tell her body, hey, it's time to make more milk. So what do we do to ensure the health of our Teddy Bear Goldendoodle puppies? Well, it starts right here, and you're watching me do it right now. We weigh them twice a day. We want to make sure that they're getting enough to eat. This is very important because, like I said earlier, Mom has not started making enough milk, and this is normal after a dog has a C-section. She didn't get the opportunity to have each puppy one by one, have her brain signal to her milk production glands, hey, let's start making a little bit more milk. There's another puppy. There's another puppy. And so this is where we intervene. We make sure that as we're looking at these weights twice a day, that they're always gaining. Now this may just be a little bit of weight, like 0.1 or 0.2 of an ounce. Yes, these Teddy Bear puppies are very, very, very small. Most of them are just weighing right now as I'm doing this between 5 and 6 ounces. This is where they're going to be that perfect size, 9 pounds to 15 pounds per pound. But until we get there, we're going to watch, make sure that we're measuring and keeping track of these weights because this is what ensures their success today. Now, as you're watching them squirm around, you may wonder, why do they keep moving so much? And it's because the only sense that they have right now is the sense of smell. So as they're learning to get used to this new environment, they're looking around at these new surroundings going, what is this new smell? Yes, they are trying to figure out their new world through smell. If you think about it, it's amazing. Puppies are born within 63 days of the day that they were conceived. Yes, 2 short months. In that time, they grow everything they need to be successful. But some things take a little bit more time, and they finish maturing outside of the womb. One of these is you guessed it, their eyes. We have to wait a couple more weeks for their eyes to open. They have to finish developing. And the last part that has to finish developing is the ears. The ears are the last sense to open. So if you've ever wondered why your dog can smell their treat so much easier than when you say, hey, come here, that's because their strongest sense is smell. So we use this to our advantage when we work on them and train them later on in life by using their nose to teach them, not by using verbal commands. Verbal commands are great, but if you're wanting to teach your puppy the easy way, we're always going to start with learning and the sense of smell. And it all goes back to right here, right now, when we're looking at those original strong senses and why they work so well. That's what keeps them alive as they seek out, smell mom, smell her milk, and start their road to a successful life. We're going to show you just how this little guy is so driven to succeed that he will crawl up the side of my hand. That's why when we are teaching these guys where to find this little nipple, because it's not mom's nipple, so it's a little bit of an adjustment. I always keep them in a warm blanket. I'm going to make sure that they can still push against something because this is how they actually get mom to let down her milk. Their little tiny paws push on her and it helps with milk letdown. So I want to make sure that I'm recreating that. Now, this may look like a lot of milk, and you've seen me, I've got that little Stanley, and I had a bottle, and I have this little nipple. So what I'm doing is in that Stanley, there's hot water, and I have to make sure that that milk stays warm. What's the temperature? 100 degrees. Yes, puppies need warm milk. We also need to keep them around 99 degrees. So it's very important that we do all the little things to make sure it's successful. If you give them cold milk, it can give them an upset stomach. The upset stomach can cause gas, bloating, and they can just not settle. They're not going to grow because of this stress. So we want to ensure the most amount of peace when they're eating, recreating being with mom, so that they do well and keep growing like we want them to. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit so you can see each of them. Now, some of them have a better idea about how they're going to suck this milk down, and they love it so much, but we're going to follow the same routine. We're going to draw up our milk that they're eating, and we're going to feed it to them. Aren't they darling? And look at the milk mustaches. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.